Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Enigmatica 2 server, hanging out here in my machine room, and the block I'm on is not white concrete. If I back off a little, you can see that's the Astral Sorcery white marble, and you know, I had it with the white concrete, but it was getting hard to find this block specifically to stand on. And why, you may ask? Well, because that's a travel anchor from Ender.io. And if I stand on it and I right click it, I can give it a name. I also put an item in here. In this case, it was my redstone furnace from over there. And now, if I stand on this, I can see other travel anchors around. And I actually dyed them using my paint machine. I painted them to, you know, that's grass and that's sooty marble. And I also put blocks in them, you know, grass and stuff, so it makes sense. And you just look at it, crouch, and here you are. And this, I had, you know, regular white concrete down there and regular grass here. This is the grass, ambient grass from Downcraft. It's close, but it's not quite the same. Just because I was having a hard time finding these, you know, coming down here and going, okay, which one of these? I know it's in between. Where? Astral Sorcery one is a little bit easier because I actually set up. Here, get out of the way. I set up this little spot here, and that's pretty obvious as to what it's doing. Anyway, let's drop down here because we're going to make this. So pulsating iron nuggets. That's pretty easy around a diamond. Gives us this. Put that, you know, conduit binder and iron. That gives us a travel anchor. Now, I am going to do something additional here. I'm making the vibrant crystal, emerald and vibrant alloy. And let's grab this dark steel ingot. I said grab it. Thank you. Turn that into nuggets. And let's put those right there. And that gives me 2 infinity rods. Let's put that there and there. That's not ready yet, because I need to grab over here this and an Enderman, and it needs 6 levels. All right, let's go get 6 levels real quick. Gimme. 7. Go. All right, so this will go ahead and give me the Ender crystal that I need. That's what I need here. Now I've got a staff of traveling. Here, I don't need this nugget for right now. Let's charge up my staff of traveling. There it is. Charge. There it is. All charged up. Oh, I've got this quintuple battery here. That's what was charging it up. I also got me a laser gun from the Tinkers, the Plus Tinkers. And I've got all sorts of things on here. All sorts of things. It's really fun. Anyway, but now with this staff in my hand, I can look at the items and I can just right click and go there instead of having to stand on them. Let's do this. I want to grab a marble, and let's put a marble in there in the travel anchor. Snag it. And let's go down to gotta do stuff, but not right now. Gonna do this part first, mob farm, and this is where we're going to put it down. And this is going to be mob farm. Oh, and I need to grab this skull. Give me the skull. And we'll put the skull in there. That's fun. So now as I stand here, actually, can I see from here? I can see the machine room. I can't see any of the others. But with the staff, I can go all the way to the top. And I can go all the way down to the bottom. So yeah, the staff is nice because it increases the range. Anyway, I don't need the skull. Let's drop that off here. Put that off here for a little bit because we're going to do some applied energistic stuff. I did make a quick little change. This was the factory block, and I changed that out. I decided, nah, let's go ahead and have it all the gray for reasons. So this has worked like a champ. In fact, I've gone through and made lots and lots of these processors, and it works really great. So one of the key things you need to have your ME network all set up is these ME controllers. Now you need, well, you don't need one, but because you know, that stuff right over there, it's using ME stuff and there's no controller. But you need, to really get things going, more than 8 channels, you need at least 1 controller, because it can do 32 channels off of each side. I'm going to do a bunch. Let's go ahead and make those. And now, if we go pop that out, and pop that out, and that out, and that out, then I can go, come on. People are moving about on the server, so it's getting kind of laggy. Let's put it there, and there, and there, and there. Wow. I can't jump in that spot. Let me fly, thank you. And I put this chain here from rustic to kind of look like it's holding it up. Let's say howdy to Blackadder. Howdy, Blackadder. Hit the tab. Hit the tab. Oh, can't do it with a slash. It's not a command. There we go. So I wanted something to make it look like it was standing or being held up. And let's break that there. Doot, doot, doot. And one more. And then over here. Doot, 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 doot. And one more. And what? I thought for sure I had counted right. I need to make 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, I'll make those later. Now, you're saying, how are these getting power? Well, there's a good question, but the answer is down here. I decided to go ahead and set this up. So this is where I'm actually going to be doing work. And up above, it's purely for looks. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and steal these guys here real quick. Low because lots of people doing stuff. Anyway, I moved my power cell that was below my environmental controller, moved it over here, so that's what's doing this stuff here. Anyway, so it's charging all this stuff up. And can I break this now? As people are, we got a bunch of people on the server right now doing stuff. And all right, there's my 3. Now I can move away from the area. All right, I'll make the other 3. That's what happens when you can't count. Anyway, so these are here, and I've got lots and lots of good stuff going on with that. Let's first make, let's see, I don't need you anymore, or you, but I do want to make some smart cables. Now for that, glass, lots of nether quartz dust, that gives us the quartz fibers. And give me all these stuff. Give me. Don't do that. Gimme. In fact, why don't you give me all this stuff? Stop placing the blocks. So if I take these, and that'll give me these, let's hold off a little bit. There. I want at least one of these. They're nice to have for later. Anyway, that gives me plenty of these cables. Now I'm going to turn them into covered cables with wool. Let's grab 20 of those. And then if I add glowstone, good, it's not a pattern thing. Now we've got smart cables. Let's grab those. And I like smart cables over regular cables because that tells me what channels are being used. I like that a lot. Now over here, I want to make 2 ME interfaces, and I've already made the formation cores and stuff. And let's also make some illuminated panels. One set here. And so now we start making some funky things. Let's make 2 of these. These are terminals. And let's grab this stuff and this stuff and this stuff. And if I put you here and you here, that gives me crafting terminals, and I need 2 of those. One I'm going to hold on to. The other 2, let's see, pattern terminal. Okay, that uses one of these diamond presses. So there's my pattern terminal. And then over here, let's put, can I do that? Nope. What do I need for the interface terminal? Oh, I need one of the interfaces. Interface. What did it say? Yeah, one of these diamonds. All right, make. There's my interface terminal. Perfect. And What else do you need that for? Oh, I think I need one more of these. Let's grab that. Recording. As they're saying, well, look at all those wonderful things you're doing. Let's see. Let's also make 4 of these energy cells. I don't think I really need any of them at all, but I'm going to go ahead and grab those right now anyway. And we'll put those in the corner. Why? Oh, because it sucked up all the power, I think. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. You need to be over one more. Right there. That's where it needs to be. So these guys will hold power like a battery for the system. But since I've got friggin' huge amounts of power here, it's not really a big deal, but I like to have those. All right, let's head back up. Alrighty, so with that done, there was something else I need to do with this. Let's see. That's the storage bus. And that's why I needed the other ME interface. So let's go ahead and grab that storage bus. And let's head on down. Because over here, this wall area is where I've got all my items in the storage drawers. And I made a slave. So if we control-click that guy into here, now I can find, there's my smart cables. So I can run this along. And yeah, those are just Faco blocks. They don't really count. There we go. Now, this is connected, and it says, if you look at the top, it says 1 of 8 channels, which I like to be able to see that. Now, in here, this is going input and outputting, but I do want to change the priority to 1,000. I want items to go into there first, faster than anything else. Now, let's head on up again. Stand over a little bit more. Head on up. All right. This is where I need these bits. And let's make a cutter, if I remember the recipe. Yep. So there's another quartz cutting knife. And, oh, there's the phone that should never ring. No good, dirty, rotten, resting people calling when I'm recording. And it was the same person that interrupted my intro about 30 seconds in. And so I had to throw that away because that was too soon. Anyway. Get ready to friggin'. I also need an ME drive so I can store stuff. And I've got all the bits here, so there's my ME drive. It's probably a quest as well. I do need these 2 bits here. Oh, and I also made that knife thing. So I'm going to break these blocks here. Alrighty. And let's go down here, because I need some place to connect everything. And I think I'm going to put my drive right there, looking up. And let's put you in. Let's put you in there and you in there. So now I've got space. Oh, of course, that's upside down. So now we've got space to put things. It says here I've got enough for 65,000 bytes of data. And one item is not necessarily a byte, but 63 types. That chaps my hide. It's annoying that it says that there can only be 63 types of things stored in this drive. It's a part of the program. I know, it's annoying. Anyway, here I need to run some cables. And, you know, I really don't need to use the smart cables here. I can go ahead and use the regular dumb glass ones. And that's one of the reasons why I have these energy cells here in the corners, because that allows these things to connect. Because now I can put my interfaces, these terminals, into place, and I'm going to be using the. Let's go over here. I think I'm going to be using the crafting one far more than anything else. So let's put that there. And then the pattern, we'll put that here, and then the interface we'll put there. And if we make a fluid one, we'll put it over there. All right, so now as I right-click this, I can see stuff. But that's annoying. I like to, ascending is nice, but I like to change the, let's, not synchronized. I do want it to, yeah, automatically put my stuff up there. And I want to sort by item name, yes. What happened to all my stuff that's in here? there it is. All right, so acacia going on up. Quite often people will sort it by number, and that just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, yeah, no. I like it to have the full thing. Small center terminal, let's go all the way tall. Not that it's too tall because I have fairly large UI, so you can see what's going on. Anyway, I've got access to all my stuff. The vast majority, well, all of it right now, is back in here, which is very nice because that gives me lots of bulk storage of my stuff. Now, this is kind of annoying that it's up and visible, so that's where we're going to take our cutting knife and a gray concrete, and that's not what I want. I want, hey, I can grab it here. I can grab it here. Let's grab one of these and one of those, and that gives me a cable anchor, well, 3 of them, and I need 4, so I'm going to go ahead and do that twice. Pull that out. Now I can start crafting stuff in here. If you surround it like that, that gives you facades. And let's grab those. And so now I can crouch click that and see how it covers it up. Oh, but that's the wrong color facade. Dang it. I wanted the light gray, not this dark one. All right, let's break that out of the way. I don't have a... I don't need you at all. I want this one. All right, I got to make some more of these iron. Put that there. Put this back in there. Let's make 2 sets. All right, because now light gray. That's the one I'm wanting. And we'll make those. We'll shove those into the system. Here's where I need put these back. And there's a way to do it without breaking them, but I don't have that yet. Can I click without? Ooh, I can. Okay, go. There we go. That's all hidden up, and we're getting some slightly different colors here. So I think what I will do, hey, since I've got them, come on, connect. Facade, let's grab these gray ones, and I'm going to break that, and we might as well get rid of these here. All right, I'm going to put a cable there, we'll put a cable here too. So we got them going all the way around, replace these cables, and now we'll put these ones in the corners and that one there. Okay, you know, it doesn't quite perfectly match, but that's okay. And I can also put them down here to cover up some of these bits, but you know, I don't care at this point. If we take a look at this, this now says there is one type, 513 bytes used of one type, which is that facade. So if go back up here, facade, nope. Oh, it was the concrete. It was these, the gray concrete I tossed in. Go down. 0. So that was the concrete. And what I'll probably do is make some much smaller drive arrays than what we got with those 2 that I got from quest rewards. Anyway, I can get rid of all this stuff. You can go away. You can all go away. I don't need... Yeah, getting lag as lots of people are playing and doing stuff, but you know, that's what happens when you have lots of people on the server, which is really good. I like having people on the server. This is upgraded. I added a regeneration module on here, and it's using a little bit of RF, but hardly any still. So it's, you can see at the top it says 8 RF is being taken for saturation and regeneration. Alrighty, so I've got AE, but I do want to do something else. In fact, I want to make some molecular, not there, over here. I want to make some of these. Oh, I'm missing this stuff. Let's grab those, and the rest of it I'll shove into the system. Let's tell it to make this. I need 2 of these interfaces. And let's grab these blank patterns, because we're going to go down And these molecular assemblers are ones that I got as a loot reward. And you can see it says device online, but these guys over here are offline because they're not connected. But we'll go ahead and put this assembler interface right there and this interface right there. And now it says they're online because they're connected. And these are connected over here. And I still need to make 3 of those. Anyway, if we come up here and take a look, this is the pattern terminal where we can teach it to do stuff, and over here is my 2 molecular assemblers. Oh, speaking of which, I should, for right now, cable, let's grab some of these, and I'm totally not going to be using this down the road, but this is now in place because if we take a look at the interface, this is an iron chest interface because that's the one over here. Now let's grab all these bits because we've got them. And let's pull these bits out of here. So they're not there. All right, dump into the system. Okay, now we can teach it how to make stuff. So let's go back to applied energistics. If I want to make a pattern, no processors, I've got to remember the right thing. So let's do the calculation processor stuff first. We need to make this, which is pure Certus, and to processing mode. Okay, let's set this to processing mode. So processing patterns and crafting patterns. Anything you can make, like bones into bone meal, that you can do here in the processing pattern, but if we set it to processing, not pattern, yes, then we can come into here and click on this, and it says it needs an inscriber and pure Certus and that. Well, we don't need this because we've got it already in its press, but I am going to teach this pattern, and let's go ahead and do the same thing for the diamond one. Go away pattern. And then we'll teach it for the gold one. Go away pattern. Don't pick up stuff. And if you crouch, or hit the, you can see what the patterns are. And now I can teach it these patterns. So these 3 bits will make that, and these 3 bits will make that, and these 3 bits will make that. And we still need to do the silicon, teach it that one. No inscriber, and that's those. So that will make for me all my pattern whatsits, and this interface terminal, I can put my patterns into the chest, the iron chest interface over here, and you can see that's where they are. In fact, if I put the last 3 in here and come back to the interface, they're all there. So this is a great way of accessing all your inscribers wherever they are. Alrighty, so now I'm going to come over here and let's change this to craftable items, because then I can sit there and say I want to make, say, 3 of these guys, and we're missing pure quartz, which is good to know. Let's take this stuff and this stuff. Let's just take all of this stuff and all of that stuff, and we're gonna dump it in. Now I've got enough. I should take all of these items and make storage drawers for them because there's multiples. That makes way more sense to do that. So over here we're gonna make 1 of these, make 3 of these. It says that we've got plenty of those. No crafting CPUs. That's the next thing we need to make. So let's take a look at the crafting. These I had not prepped up. So I need to make at least 1 of these. So let's make 1 of those. We can do that. Let's actually be in the clicked in. Actually, let's make 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Because then we can step up and make a 4K one. There we go. And let's make the 4K crafting storage because we don't have the other block. This block here, crafting unit, which we got all the bits. So we can do that. And now we can make it. Now we've got crafting storage, and this can go anywhere. So I'm gonna stick it right here. why not? And it changed pattern telling me it's online. Now, this is using a channel, that's using a channel, but because these are connected, I'm actually consuming 64 channels. But yeah, that's okay. All right, back up to here. Make 3, got all the bits, start. And here's where we come over to here, and it should insert these items into this. This is the part where you're supposed to work. I need to change this part because that doesn't need to go insert there anymore. It should go down into there. Oh, I can claim this guy back. Gimme. That's doing nothing right now. Let's go down here, click on this. Oh, no. Now I need to know what's happening. I need a crafting monitor, which means a storage monitor, which is one of these bright panels and an ME level emitter. All right. I don't think it actually crafted. It looks like it crafted something. I wonder if it saw that I had stuff. See, it should be doing stuff over here. Oh, nope. There it is. I just hadn't realized that it was doing it. This is the part where you actually, oh, it's actually processing. Stamps, and then that goes in once it gets picked up. And it was storing them into here, but now that I've got this connected to my network, it's going into the network. So yes, that was doing exactly what it needed to do. Processors. Let's make one more of these engineering processors so we have 90. Just so we can see. Let's make one. Start. And it already had the pressed piece, so it's just doing it. Nice. This solves so much of this hassle. It gets solved so very nice by having this setup and one cable or one channel. I love that. Processor. There's my 90 right there. So that will do it. Now, I do want to get a crafting monitor because one of those things that are nice is you can actually see. Let's see, let's go down. I could put it right here and it would show me visually what this is doing, so I don't actually have to click on it, but that's later. The other thing that we can do is over here, let's go to crafting because I've been occasionally needing to make a piston. And it's so nice to have a pattern for that. So let's grab this here. And this says, it clears it in this prevents substitution of input components. Actually, I do want, that's a good thing. Let's put that here, clear that pattern out. You can put that back in. So I'm saying I don't care what the wood is or the cobble, any of those will work for me. And if we take a look at it, there it says using substitutions, yes. So really doesn't matter where these go, we'll put that here. And pistons, I have none, and I can click here to craft. Let's make 10. I need wood, which I do not have, but I happen to have. Let's look at my logs. Actually, I'm gonna not use those. I'm gonna use some of these canopy tree wood guys that I did from the Twilight Forest. There's 4 stacks. Actually, I'm going to be smart and put it up here. Let's put it right here. There we go. So I'm not eating up my drive space because that drives me bananas. All right. Pistons, that's what we're making. Pistons. Let's make 10 of those. And here's where it's grabbing various planks from different places. Oh, it's eating up all these different planks. I would like it to use these first, but that's okay. It'll eat them all up. Start. Let's go downstairs real quick. And one of these, this one right here, is making it. And because this interface has 4 of these assemblers nearby, it can send out additional work to these assemblers. I think it can only do 3 at a time. So this 4th one wasn't being used. But if I add in here a co-processing unit to my crafting storage, then it can use more of these assemblers. And but that's why I kind of set them up like this. And then if I need more, I can take this interface, put another interface below, and then surround it by 4 assemblers. And just keep chaining them up, and it works like a treat. Do I have pistons now? No, I didn't want to click on you. Pistons, there we go. There's my 10. So yes, I have that working. I really do like having my AE working really, really nice. It's so good to have that going. And let's see, I need 1, 2, 3 more. So we'll go ahead and cook these up. Yeah, I found a sky meteor like 500 blocks away and decided to chew it all down, which is very, very easy if you've got vein mining on your pick, or you just use the vein mining on the pick and it goes. Very nice. All right, that's skystone block. Let's grab this. Oh, I can grab those. And now I need to make some more. Oh, I cleared them out. I want to make a controller. I want to make all the controllers. Let's dump those in here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now, let's get up here. Oh, that's right. They're down below. I was all of a sudden saying, wait a second, why did I need to make 3? There we go. Now everything's good and symmetrical. That's what I like. And if things are done nicely, I can access this stuff here, and I don't have to go anywhere else to, access all the stuff back here or any other bits down below. I can control them from up here. This stuff is all going to get moved down below, probably over here. Since I've got a cable run, I'll just put the assembler over on this side and let it work. So there we go. AE2 working like a champ. And let's get rid of these guys because I don't need all of them here. Yep. And it's pretty. I do like the look of these as a block. I like it a lot. Alrighty. Well, there we go. AE2 up and running. And, I do like making patterns out of these controllers because they do look so cool. Anyway, I'm playing here on the FTOG Enigmatica 2 server. FTOG stands for Friends Through Online Gaming, and you can take part 2 if you're a friend and you would like to game. You can join us here on the server. Description down below has information about joining Discord, chat with us. There's a bunch of people that are recording and doing stuff on the server. You can chat with them too and watch the videos, and you really should because they're doing good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching.